Okay everybody, this is what I'm using for my winter sowing. So I'm using the Jiffy, I'm in Canada, Zone 8A, the Jiffy mix. I know some people don't like it because it's got peat moss, but this one, I do have the coconut core. I have a block of that, so if I need to I can use that. And there's all the jugs. We've got 6 jugs. So one's going to have corn. I want to try corn this year. And I looked it up. It says that you can winter start it, but be very careful when you're transplanting because with the root system. And then we've got the munching onions. We're going to put that in one. And then I'm trying something new this year. This is a loofah squash, where you can make the loofahs so you can, like, for your bathroom needs and that, like the scrubbies and that. And then I thought I like this squash. It's Thriller Delicata. I thought they just look cool. It'd be nice for some arrangements as well. And then we got, I'm going to use up these seeds, the Oregon Sugar Pod 2. And then Snowflake. I'm going to try and mix them in there. And then I've got 2 kinds of bush beans. These are the golden wax, which we're going to put in one. And then these are from, those are dollar store. These are from West Coast Seeds. I got to use them. They're Gold Rush. These are Gold Rush, right? And then we're going to do green beans. And then I don't know, I got peas that I want to start too. Maybe I'll try to go half and half with the beans. I'll have to check to see if I can do that. So, with your seed start, so then you pour the water in. I do a 4 cup at a time, right? Then you stir it. So yeah, so this is a, is it a 4 cup? 2 cup? Whichever. So then you just stir it. Get it all nice and stirred. Okay. What you're looking for is a consistency that when you squeeze it, you squeeze some water, but it's not overly lots of water coming. So like that is still, see, it stays together. I might add a little bit more because it's not all the way like that. So okay, I ended up adding the rest of the soil from the bag into here because I put too much water and there was like lots of water coming out of my hand. So if you can see, right, that should be good. I'm going to wash my hand and then I'll be back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the corn, we're going to take the jugs, and we're going to write down each one and the date. So today's January 28th, 2000. So write January 28th, 2026. Mackenzie Seeds is really good. It tells you right on it. So 7 to 14. Can you get that? Let me see if you guys can see that. It's 7 to 14 days for germination. And then I write down early golden batten corn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of these done. I'm going to do each one of these and then I'll fill them. Okay, you guys, what I'm doing is I'm just writing down on each jug. Basically, like on this one, I write the date that we, and then how long it takes to germinate and what the item is. Once I get them all marked, then I will fill them with soil, and then we'll do the seeding. So just so you guys know, probably in the video when I put it out, this part's going to be after I'm talking. It might be fast forward, probably, maybe. But yeah, so that's all you do. And then here's this marker. I got it here at the dollar store in Mission. They're a permanent marker. It's a pack of 2, and because I couldn't find any of the garden ones. But this works good if this is wet. On the first batch I did, if this plastic was wet, it wouldn't write on it. So that's good. So now I'm just going to keep doing this. And once we're done, I'll fill one with dirt, and then the rest I'll do off camera. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do this one, you guys, and then the other 3 I'll do off camera. Okay? I have to look it up for these 2 here. So, okay, I'll do the other 3 off camera. Okay, you guys, so you can see I've got these 5 done. This one here, this is how far high I put the soil. And then I just take a cap from a pen, and I make my little holes for my, and so this one here is the loofah seeds. So I could just kind of cover it, but I add just a little bit of soil on top, right, like that, just to make sure. And there's 9 seeds in here, which should work because loofah is a climbing vine. So 3 on each side or so. And then if you have one of these, you get them at the dollar store, pump it up, and then I gave it a good spray. That's why I got plastic on my bed. I don't have an area that I can do this outside, or until my greenhouse is built, which will be really nice. So there's that. And then I take, I'm going to cut the pieces smaller so it's easier to work. And you take try and place you guys can see that, and try and place, and then you go, oh, it's got stuff. Get this guy out of here. So I go like that, and just try and make it as even as you can, right, to cover the, there you go, and then I just pop it like that. It should stay on. Okay, so I'll show you this one. This is going to be this squash that I'm putting in here. So let me turn you here. Can you see? Okay. So I just kind of, there. Then I just kind of go like this, right? Make sure it's kind of even. Okay. Now I'll move it over here. See if I can get that open. Then open this up. That was rough. Okay, so then you get your, seeds, right? Your squash seeds. What I do, this one, hang on, it'll hold it down. So I just go like this. I just space them out because I try not to put too many because I don't want too many started, right? So 9 is probably going to be plenty if they work, right? And I betcha that we have, it looks like we have exactly 9 seeds. Then you put it on to cover it up. Okay. And I give it a good spray. I mean, we're gonna have rain for the next few days, so you don't want to overwater it. Okay, I'm not gonna put the thing on, duct tape on, and then we're gonna take them outside. Okay. I'm probably gonna bring them all out, and then I'll show you guys when we're done. It's tricky to do the tape on here. I might have. Come on, work with me. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna bring them all outside and then I'll show you guys. Okay, it's raining out, you guys. There we go. I added them to the other ones. So I'll probably keep checking them every, I don't know, 2 weeks. But I gotta keep an eye on them because the amount of rain we're gonna be getting in the next few days. Okay, you guys, what I did here is I got this viola. It says they can start. And this nasturtium. And then this petunia. So what I'm doing, I didn't use all the seeds. So this side, there's only 3 of each on each side, right? So now we're gonna do, this is the viola. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough soil to do this one, which is okay, which I'm okay with. Let me get my scissors. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so I don't want, depending on how many seeds, I put 2. If I have quite a few seeds, if I don't have a lot of seeds, then I only put 1. And then I can only start some in the greenhouse, right? So, I can't really see, because look at, there's pretty small, right? So I'm just going to take, maybe, probably more than 2 in there. Okay, that should be good. The rest I'm going to put in here. Oops. Okay. Put it back in here. So that's it. So now I'm going to show you. I'm going to pause you and then I'm going to show you when I get this. I'm going to go get this guy outside. So maybe I'll take you with me. There it is. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so on this page, it's got all the vegetables that I'm going to be growing. So you got peppers, tomatoes. Excuse me. Haven't started those tomatoes yet. Probably the end of February, I'm going to try and start them inside. Maybe. And then, what else is on here? cucumbers. I got cucamelon I'm trying this year. Try some more watermelon this year. I'm not a big squash person or zucchini. I only get zucchini for to make zucchini bread. But anyhow, so this is where I've got all my veggies on that page. The next page is the herbs, right? It's all the herbs I have. I have lots of different basils. I'm going to try stevia this year, and of course comfrey, and then because I want to make my own tea for that. And then the flowers, this is the flowers so far, right? So those ones that we just did is the first batch this year, right? So right I got the plant name, before frost date, how many weeks, germination time, depth, sun, partial or shade, spacing, direct sow, start outdoors, winter sow. So like some of these you can start outdoors, direct sow, you can start indoors, right, most of them. So if I start any of these that I've done indoors, I will mark it on here. Then watering needs, I haven't filled that in yet. And then you got fertilizer, companion planting, I put that down. So you're not sure, just, do a search what companion plants for whatever item, whatever you're planting. And then last frost date and first frost date. Then I put the seed company because this year I'm trying to use Mackenzie, West Coast, and Caribou. If I find any other Canadian ones, I will see if I want to get some seeds. But right now I think I'm good. There's a couple things I want to try. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. And then I got a spot for notes. And then here at the end I got a space for trellis. And then I started to do roughly how many seeds I have. And then I just put the growing zone. We're in 8A, but most of the stuff that I have, it's between a 3 and 11 zone. So, and then I've got here, so at the end of the season, do I want to plant it again or not? So that's, and then I've got one for fruit because I want to try doing some fruit like haskap, little fruit trees, and that. And then I have this here is another one. Is for when you're going to transplant. So if you're right. So when the winter sow, when they're grown enough so that you can transplant, then you put it here, location, where it's going to go, when you fertilize, harvest, etc. And then your notes. And then this here, this page here. So far I just started doing this. Let's see if you guys can see that. So this is the trailer we're in. That on this side of the trailer, the driveway is right there, the park, right where we park. So I have a rock garden there, and that's where most of the flowers are gonna go. And then I'm gonna put flowers there. I do have raspberries at the end here, but I want to transplant them. And then this year, this is where I'm going to put most of my plants, like my vegetables and that, but I want a companion plant to plant it really good. This is where the greenhouse is going to be. It's not a pointy, it's like a oval. The tops kind of goes up and around. You'll see once I get it set up, I'll show you guys. And then this is just off, so you can see this from the road, like. From the road, you can see this end, because here I have a trellis on the end of this trailer, and then this here I have a trellis here, and I want to maybe fill this in because I want to put corn, because the corn is going to go in a block. So I'm thinking put the corn in, then I can plant stuff that can climb like cucumbers or whatever, right? The loofah needs to be so it climbs around, right, like on the trellis. So this here is going to be, I've got some herbs in there, so I'm probably going to keep some there, but I do want to get some started to go in other areas. So that is so far my plan. So I hope, let me turn you guys around. That's it for today. I probably won't be doing any more for a while. I'm going to do the video up and send it off for you guys to view tomorrow. But yeah, unless I have to go to work tomorrow. So unless I pick up more dirt tomorrow or Friday, and then maybe Saturday I'll do some more. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting at. Anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful day. Let your creativity shine and keep gardening and grow something, because you know what? It's awesome. Bye for now.